Oh my. Who's that guy? He's me. Turn the volume down a bit. I can't hear myself think. There we go. Maybe a little more. Perfect. Perfection. Alright. Oh, I should send out the tweet. Thing. I'm good. Alright. Is that good? Yeah, perfect. Hi, by the way. Hello. Today. Oh, wait, that's not my catchphrase. Shit, I'll get sued. Oh, no, why is this closed? I'm doing a bad job. Nah. I hope I'm not doing a bad job. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, we're all set up. We're gonna play in a second. One thing that I wanted to Justo! Welcome to the stream, buddy. What was I gonna say? Yes. So, Justo, I see you. I see you. I made a note for myself. Yay, shopping is fun. Where is the thing? Shit. Okay, no, I wanna, there's something I gotta say. Let me see here. Hi, Rumtum. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry. I know I had something important I had to say. Let me see here. God, why is it not working? I made a note for myself, too. Oh, this looks professional. Hey, Faust. Hey, General. Somebody subscribed a few hours ago. I know all of you. I've been doing my research. No, I haven't. That's creepy. There's a wall of newspaper clip. Okay, no, we're not gonna go down that road. Wait, I know where to find it. Right. I'm so sorry. I know I'm gonna mispronounce this. Corial Strasbob. Subscribed using Twitch Prime, and thank you. That's like really rad. You can tell it's rad because I'm doing hand things. I super appreciate that though. Thank you for me using Twitch Prime for me. Twitch Prime is awesome. You get it with. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm very materialistic, so I like things like that have the word Prime in them. Optimus Prime, Twitch Prime, Prime Rib. So, you know, I'm super... When somebody's like, I will take a Prime thing and give it to Fuggins, whether it's Twitch Prime or Prime Rib, I'd be like, I'm like so flattered and grateful. Especially, imagine if you can give Prime Rib over the internet. What a wonderful world that would be. Hello, Lizard. I don't know why I just talked about Prime Rib for like 2-3 minutes. I should probably jump into the game now that I got that done. I hope he or she sees this in the, like, if you're here now, or if you watch the VOD. Also, hi again, everyone. We're gonna get back into the game. Turnabout Goodbyes. Did I say the title last time? Have I been saying the titles? I don't know. We doing it live. Alright, Maya was held in contempt last time. Also, I'd like to say that, you know, for a young lady, Maya's got some strong looking neck muscles. You see that? Look at that. It's powerful. It's all that meditation. Sorry. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. I love you. Fictional character. Well, you did save the trial. Oh no, Strident Song has subscribed at tier 2. They've subscribed for 2 months and are currently on a 2-month streak. Save states? I don't know. Like, you could save pretty much anywhere in this game. In fact, you can save now on screens that I don't think you could save in the DS version. So, save states aren't so much of a thing, really. Thank you, Stride. Just behave from now on, okay? Strident, I don't want to hear any more stories about you graffiti tagging everything with I love Fuggins. Bad boy. Okay. I have a present for you. It's my badge. Must be nice, Nick. You can just show that to anyone and say, I'm a lawyer. But spirit mediums, well... I don't know, with your clothes, I bet at least some people would recognize you. These are medium in training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever be a proper medium. Yeah. Spoilers. She's gonna do great with our help and support. I'm not really gonna present anything else to her right now. I just want to talk to my girl and about the questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning, Yug. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Oh, why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Elena, you're late. Do 40 laps around the tennis courts. And Rumtug subscribed at tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, man. This music, yeah. I gush about the music every goddamn session. Alright, let's talk about Mia. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. I mean, she's dead, but you've been doing a great job of seeing her so far. I mean, let's see here. Hey, look at this picture of your mom. My mother. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No. I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. I thought... It felt like the right thing. What do you think of this gun? Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on this pistol, aren't they? Yes. The prints from his right hand. But they must have gotten there at some time... They must have gotten on there at some time other than the shooting. What? Really? The shooter used his left hand after all. That's all we got for now. Mia ends up, like, behind bars or in detention so often. Like, she's like she could... She's like the realist. She could join Wu-Tang at this point. I don't want to leave you, baby girl, but we got some investigating to do. Let's go to the office. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Even though she is technically guilty of contempt, we all saw her do it. Alright. Let's see if Grossberg has anything to say first, actually. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. More like gross nerd. Let's go talk to Popo. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one, huh? Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Oh, boy. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build a case against Edgeworth. Thanks, Kingdom Hearts. Let's go to Gordon Lake. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today, even though I just found out he is. Let's go to the public beach. Hey, Ardaksu! Hey, buddy. He has fun names to say. I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Thank heaven for that. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kianse. Christ, if Larry shows up, I'm gonna have to remember the second voice I did. Oh yeah, Larry's Owen Wilson now. Never mind. Nothing really looks different. I mean, I could probably get some new dialogue. Famous Gourd Lake. Its green waters stretch out on both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really. Yeah, this is just different dialogue that doesn't have, like, Mia involved. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Yeah, Phoenix's solo dialogue's usually kind of dry. Oh yeah, I can't forget to check that next time. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, yeah? What about the trial? What was I was doing like a new... Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. No, that's more like fucking Travolta. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Yeah, it was more like that. It was more like, hey, what is Bada Gumshoe? No, Zombino, you're hallucinating. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Let's talk, bud. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Kamera is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. Bye now. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Is it possibly the real murderer like it almost always is? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Let's talk about Maya. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Cyrano getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. I did. It's like when I watched Gurren Lagann. Love Gurren Lagann. You want to talk about Gurren Lagann? Larry Wright? Mr. Edgeworth? He was so moved I saw his lip trembling. He's more of a Chobits guy. We don't see eye to eye on that. I respect him, but you know. Really? Cold Ice Edgeworth? Mr. Cool Ice Edgeworth? Vanilla Ice Edgeworth? Okay. He was really grateful for what you did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on my end. I'll get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. You're a good guy. You're not super competent, but you're a good guy. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Bada bing. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. It's like... What is he, your pimp now? Alright, let's, I wonder... Boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop's closed today, too. So really, let me actually check something else out at, slide. Yeah, again, it's different dialogue, but it's all like, what if Phoenix were alone? I don't think Lauda takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Alright. Wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit? No. Right. You know what? What am I thinking? We gotta get our girl outside of bail. Outside of bail? Out of jail. There we go. That makes more sense. Hey, Nick, you finally came. Stroking it. Never mind. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogations were really mean. They were like, okay, did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Meh. Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Did I say grapefruit or grateful? He was grapefruit for what you did. He was grapefruit for what you did. There, nailed it. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? I'm in jail a lot. You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. She was in contempt in yesterday's trial, or I guess earlier today's trial. She kind of had an outburst, even though the judge said no outburst from the defendant's side. But her outburst, you know, did trigger a sequence of events that helped us salvage the case. Lizard, yeah, like, really, when I think of really good, like, chiptune type music, digital music, like, the Phoenix Wright series is up there, like, so much. Like, the series has made the jump to 3D amazingly. So, no complaints there, but there's something to be said about the work that was done in the previous games. Let's take a look. Let's go back to that place I was just at. Okay, I need more steps from my day. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What'd you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. That is so crazy irresponsible, Lotta. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. Did I use hypnosis? I'm sorry. I know it caused y'all a lot of trouble. Butter! Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, if you're making shit up. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Yeehaw! Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right! Look at all my teeth. I have 12. I have 12 teeth. Look at them. Look how perfect they are. Stare into my teeth. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket start them. Yeehaw! Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. Yas Queen, slay! Gordy's cancelled. I don't understand today's youth. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first, which is, like, way cooler. So much cooler. Lotta's after the one. Gordy is the One Piece. Yayo, don't give it up, Lotta. Yayo, don't give it up, Gordy. Everybody's doing illegal shit in court, and it only matters when it shouldn't, and it rarely ever matters when it should. Like, this fucked up legal system. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Are we talking like, you know, like hand stuff? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. Yeehaw! See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? Nanny? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Yeehaw! I love the logic there. Is like, hey, we're friends, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my lamp up for sale for $50 on eBay. And because you're my friend, I'll let you buy it. What a nice friend. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Yeehaw. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? I misrepresent everybody. I'm the shame of a nation. Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? Howie Mandel, yeehaw. What do we do, Nick? Deal or no deal? Wow, I really nailed it with that Howie Mandel stuff. What do you say, guys? Deal or no deal? No, deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. I'll save the game after making the choice, which is not exactly, yeah. Hey, Nero. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Hey. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? Gordy breaker. But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. Skepticism, yeehaw. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? I'm just gonna get in my car and watch you, and I'm just gonna, like, press up against the window and be like, I'm watching you. I am socially inept. You see something? Y'all come to me first. Got it? You see something? You say something. Oh, okay. Right. See y'all later. Yeehaw. Okay, Nick. Let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy? I sure do. Yeehaw. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? I don't know. That might be tricky. Let's go to the public beach. Oh, well, this is different. And that looks vaguely familiar. Let's see. USA, don't know. Japan, Brazil. Oh, wait, I think that's Germany or Austria. No, okay. Japan, Brazil. Pretty sure that's France. Don't know. I'm really bad at geography and history class. This is not a slight against anyone. Sorry. I don't know. I think that's Korea. I think that's China. I think that's England. I think that's other England. So let me know how I did in the comments. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is that? I didn't think we'd get to hear this music again. I completely forgot about this part. Oh, it's my girl Beyonce's idea. She was all, if you put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. Wow. That's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Larry, is your shirt like the old Apple Windows look? Oh, that looks familiar. I don't know. It's weird. Right. You look at Larry doing this, and you realize this might be the dumbest man in all of creation. Like, first of all, like, alright, hold on a second. Like, I look like a fucking idiot doing that. Yeah, the shirt has eyes. Australia, that's... Okay, Crime England. What a great way to... Thank you, what a great way to identify the Australian flag. Alright, let's talk about Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on out, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Well, that's kind of mean, Maya, but you are 17, and when I was 17, I was prone to being a kind of a shithead, too, so... Still, I'll raise you better than I raised myself. Huh. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. The Big Samurai. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Did you show it to Beyonce? Huh? Oh, the big guy. Yeah, I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. It is. I could accuse Larry of every crime, and people would be like, yeah, look at that suspicious ass goddamn face. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in, the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you inflated it by yourself. Well, Larry is full of hot air, so... Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. You think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. That sounds like an opportunist, but okay. Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. My hot dogs are too powerful for you. Samurai. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. Huh? The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Let's examine his belly. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Huh. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs, like Cody and me, don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That? Oh, that's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. The more I do this, the more I realize I really don't have any idea anymore what Owen Wilson sounds like. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey, man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Alright, enough of this sick track. Let's examine it a bit more. Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. Frigid yeehaw. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Watch you. Click, 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 click. Wait, the sneeze? Your sneeze sounds like a gunshot? Hey, Merlin. Yeah, a lot of the good-natured gal who committed perjury just because she wanted to see what it was like to be a witness. And who's now, like, refusing Yeah, no, Lotta's a real sweetheart. I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than the bang. Wow, that was terrible. It triggered for one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Evil yeehaw. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about the film? Nick, pay the lady. Oh, son of a bitch. Holy shit. I'll learn something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying's a serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Quid pro quo, yeehaw. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo in my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. It's a UFO. Oh. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get your making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Educational yeehaw. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Oh, what's weird? I can select Gordy again. Oh, that's a glitch, because it's the same thing. That's weird. Oh, you know what that means? No, it's not a glitch. It's probably like once I have the information, that'll change. Okay. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because of the murder. Right, oh shit. There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Trip, 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 trip. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. I'm just gonna make an assumption there. Well, this camera is staring out of the lake as usual. Even if novice like me can tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. Hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Let's move to the main entrance. Save. I'm feeling I should probably go see Gumshoe for a bit. And even if it's not the right thing to do, I love Gumshoe. I'm gonna go visit him. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something like that that's going to hurt... wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Like emotional support, like, physical affection, I can do that. Money? No, no go. No go. Weirdo. Everybody lies in Phoenix Wright world. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I admit, doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. That's a Gumshoe answer right there. Oh, no. What am I seeing here? Valindra has sent me 69 bits. Thank you, Valindra. Thank you for that 69 bits. I appreciate it, I do. That makes you #1 bit boy right now. Or girl, I don't know you personally. So. I do know him. Well, we're looking for him. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek. You got time to go wild monster hunting? Well, like Iceborne's coming out, dude, and I desperately need to make a new armor set. I was thinking, you know, Arch-Tempered Nergigante, or, you know, just maybe, you know, or maybe just, you know, go touch a Dragonator over and over again. How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe's scaring me, Nick. Like, in a hot way, but it's still, I'm scared. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. How basically she is a awful person, and she is just really fucking up this investigation on both sides really badly. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. Oh, that was a weird little fourth wall break there. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Come here. I'll give you a hug. No money, though. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Detective Gumshoe has joined the party. Detective Gumshoe knows Magic Missile. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. It's called a magnifying glass. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Hell yeah, I want secret weapons. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. Zip. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon #1. Missile! Missile? He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile, here boy. Good boy! Look at this good boy! Hooray! I'm so genuinely happy right now. Look at this sensible looking... I think it's a Shiba? I think it's a Shiba. Also, I just realized... Missile. Anybody who's played Ghost Trick... Kinda... I never put 2 and 2 together here. That's kind of amazing. Was it like that? I don't know. Whatever. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick. Cute dog. Yay! A cute dog. And this will help us how? Harf. I mean wolf. Next, secret weapon #2. A fishing pole. This is not an impressive police station. Here. This is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Do you not have a great axe or even dual blades? Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Ooh, you. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon #3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Wait, what can we take all three? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. We'll borrow Missile first. Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him. Woo! He's so cute! Oh boy. K9 unit Missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. He's a good boy. Look at that. Look at that. A K9 unit in training. He is very cute with shiny eyes. That makes me so happy. I'm genuinely like, dogs make me very happy. So this is just a good time for me right now. Hey, Nick. Hmm? Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. Oh, Nick's not a dog person? Well, game canceled then. Hey, hello, little doggies. Good boy, good boy. My god, what the fuck? Can you sense how stupid Larry is? That is horrifying. I'm very upset with this turn of change in demeanor. What's wrong, Missile? Beep, 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 beep. Yee. Missile. Missile. Da, 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 da. Munch, 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 munch. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, stop that thing. Cannibal. It's eating my samurai dogs. My samurai dogs. Wow. He ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick. It's gonna have to this time. I'm glad we brought Missile. So basically, I'm going around hoping Missile will react to stuff. Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that mod away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss? What am I gonna tell President Solidus? Is a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for money, for mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. All right. My poor dogs. Actually, let's examine it. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. I'm pretty sure we talked about this. Whoa, no way. I was sure because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just coincidence. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a dumb conversation. I'm pretty sure the trash can is empty. At least the place may alone. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So a lot of the same dialogue, even though it's... Yeah, okay. Let's go borrow something else. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? Let's do the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Oh, I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Where is my Dragonator? Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, we didn't show a lot of the dog. Whatever. Hey, Lana, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Haha, yeehaw. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of... Okay, this is thing. Oh, that's fucking loud. Okay, and that also sounds a lot like my smoke detector, so I do not appreciate that. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick? Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. First of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? This game. Oh my god, this game. Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. Oh. Dinner's coming back on me. It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved. Well, it's wrapped in the flag, so let's show it to Larry. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. I mean, they kind of are the same answer in question, so let's take... Oh, wait. What's this? Did I save? Just in case. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Wow. Look, see how there's a string of flags around the air tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Look at that. Look at that eye twitch. Starting to wonder if Larry's actually a murderer. Also, those are some ugly sideburns. Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? Inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Why would I stop asking about the tank at this point? It didn't go so well? Ah, yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us, yay! Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... kablam. This is one of the stupidest scenes I've seen. This is stupid. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. That tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. Wow. What? Off in the gourd lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Also, I have lice. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened. No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Well, Mr. Lord, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop of Gordy for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof that Gordy don't exist? Skepticism, yeehaw. The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Except Phoenix has done that several times. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Take that. Yeah, Larry's air tank. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Pulled your devil trigger and everything. Bang! The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... Oh, that's so stupid. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. See those two people with no souls? They're dead inside. Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? That's a sick twist right there. It's very twisty. Oh, I spat on my iPad. I have a very terrible Owen Wilson voice going for Larry. It kind of degrades into like Igor a bit, but whatever. Oh. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Sadness, hee-haw. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. No, not poor Lotta. This is a stupid thing. This is stupid fucking... How did everyone get fooled for this? Anyway. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. Nobility, yeehaw. Overheard the cops around here... Oh, wait. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second lake photo added to the court record. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Aw. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah. The legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with me now if you know it. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape, says Mistress Maya. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. So we did check it out. In fact, absolutely nothing has changed. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, okay, we can actually go to the shack. Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this up to you, Maya. Meg. Yeah? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Yes. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello, squawk. I mean, like, what else? What other voice would I do for a parrot? Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith. Yeah, yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, squawk. Yeah? He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Yep. Of course. Wow. What an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. Yeah. Wow, you forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello, see? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court record. Okay. Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha 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 ha. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Hee cute. Maya's found a new friend. Bird up. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. It's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Pooped all over my party. Wow, he has a television in here, too. Oh, that was... This fishing pole looks expensive. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Huh? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. That's a keen observation there, right? He has sleep apnea, just like me. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that makes you, too, the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? Don't ever mention Italy in front of me ever again. You know the best pasta has always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? 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 Charade. This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Oh boy, this is... This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? Here's the pasta, the wet noodle. But now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats."
Oh, this is actually hurting my voice a lot more than I thought it would.
That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
Well, this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Let's talk about being Polly.
My memory's gotten worse as of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important?
I wonder.
Maya.
Polly, what's the number of this to the safe?
1228.
All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Rainbowlioli? I figured the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. So, let's move for now. Let's present Polly to... Yeah, okay, of course Larry doesn't fucking know anything. Lotta is gone, her hopes and dreams are dashed. Okay, let's move to criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe is in here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Oh, okay. Well, my train of thought was off.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun. Bad girls.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh dear. Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think.
Poor Maya, she probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Maybe we should go to the detention center. Yeah. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. There's still something we gotta do with the old man, I guess. Has anything changed here? No. Oh, I didn't examine that. Oh, okay.
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Wait, we know the password to the safe now. I haven't watched Megalobox yet. It's on my list. Do we need to talk about Polly again? No. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that.
That a lawyer's badge?
Yes, it is.
I don't believe it.
This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us. A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister?
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Yes. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hell yeah, I always wanted to run a noodle shop. Hey, anything to get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was he wanting to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello, squad. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us?
Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly?
Hello, squad.
Yep.
Man, this is not.
Yep, I seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this? Jesus, this is not very ethical, but whatever.
Yep, the other night out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all.
Well, hot diggity damn. Alright. Oh, God, that's much better.
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yeah.
It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang.
It doesn't match up. Oh.
A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Huh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I have one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk!
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6, squawk!
What? The DL6 incident? I fucking love this game. Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be?
I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Makes sense. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we want to ask you something. Yeah. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, do we have anything from him in the profiles? Old caretaker, huh? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Ms. Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Huh. Sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. But what? Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk!
That was really fucking weird. Oh, later, Lude.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would the old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick? You think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. So there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
Guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. This was really helpful. Really?
You seem surprised.
Huh? No, not at all. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find the DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through in 4th grade when he suddenly transferred.
Was it DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is, and you'll find out in a quick second. I need to use the restroom very quickly. I'll be right back. I'm not ending the stream. This is just a quick break, 2-3 minutes. Please use this opportunity to get yourself a nice snack, discuss your own feelings on the DL6 case, and also, should you go up to random old people and convince them that you're their estranged children? I'd like to know your thoughts on the matter when I return. Be right back. We're back. Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. I'm sorry, sorry I misunderstood what you said, Lou. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're staying. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Oh, this DL6 business is far from being done. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's do this. You guys can still see everything okay? Cool. Let me know if there's any issues.
Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I will get the right file.
Let's examine a bit.
Looks like there are files inside that glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. Shit's locked.
They must keep important case files in there.
There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's what we need and get out. Let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons, others are who knows what. Most of it just looks like random junk.
Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for?
Don't touch that. It's evidence.
Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow. These are all case reports?
Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust.
Oh, that's sad. That's actually really sad to think about. Re-examined everything.
Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary.
Found it.
Here you go.
December 28, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed.
The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it.
There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out.
Ooh, that Super Nintendo sound effect.
Wow. That was some earthquake. At the time, three people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. That guy in the middle started feeling really sexy early on. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. Yeesh. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart. You're too late. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. Got a real Clark Kent thing going on, doesn't he? He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father.
Look at that stern face as he's dying.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could have not been a suicide.
The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Maya forgets sometimes. You got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom arrested. And my mom got arrested.
Hold on.
This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in Deal 6 was... Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent. Thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond. The victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? I mean, have we recently met somebody who seems like they suffer from permanent brain damage and memory issues? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in Deal 6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
Yeah, you're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Deal 6 case file added to the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued in the next few seconds. Thank you guys for joining me on a Saturday night. We celebrated Mother's Day today because my parents have important things they need to do tomorrow. So we had lunch with Mom and Dad today. Me and my brother. It was nice. And now I'm here celebrating Mother's Day with you. You are all my mothers now. Hi, moms.
Hey, that guy's still pretty scary looking.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Jesus. Not so fast. Fast? No, what? Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Oh.
Wow, this guy's so cool.
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. Von Karma's a dick. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession, please.
I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
Man, choosing D&D Greg for this guy's voice was a big mistake on my part. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please, testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! Oh. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Or your pizza's free. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure, yeah?
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Yes. But the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Right, Lude, it's really strange.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Nice icy water. Really? Really? There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, there's no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? Fuck you, I'm gonna cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see, well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, this is a bad idea for a witness, but okay. Just after midnight, you say?
Yeah, yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yep.
You see, continue. Oh. Von Karma is on Dio levels of evil. But not nearly as charismatic. Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright. Oh, wait. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness is in the shop. The witness! Please continue. Oh. And where did the bang seem to come from? This fucking guy.
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yeah?
Good. Continue. Was there someone in the boat? Excuse me. Ugh. Didn't sleep well last night.
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yeah?
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yep. At the time, that is.
At the time? So you heard 2 gunshots total.
Yep.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. By your window?
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too.
Did he just call him Dad? Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Oh, down I go.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining him so he could set me up for a fall.
Which makes no sense, because he could have just said, by the way, this guy knows that who we saw was Miles Edgeworth, but whatever. Tisk, tisk, tisk!
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. And it's not just because of my clothes this time, or your hair.
I'd better act quick, or his trial is going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could have not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his fingerprints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here.
Everything in this witness's testimony is true. I don't know why I turned into Solid Snake for a second there. My walking's really bad.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If you were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact.
You say his testimony is a lie. Show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence?
I don't think we do. It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending a trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh, I fucked up. Or wait a minute. Who was that just now? Me. Huh? Huh? Oh no. Oh no. Larry? What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Shanghai noon.
Remembered what?
That gunshot. I heard it too. Hey, haven't we seen this guy before?
Order. What is the meaning of this? I'm very upset. The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember.
I'm so sorry. I'm really guessing.
Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you guys call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Wow. Did you just call him Edgy?
Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. It's not going to be the last. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse, somehow.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Oh, what's the time? I'm ruining my coat. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? Oh. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Fucking love you, Judge. You're a little difficult at times, but you're a good guy. Somehow I wonder if you're Gumshoe's dad or something.
Hey, this guy's alright.
Oh, Elena, you have no idea how many times this happens. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. No. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Fucking Larry, Jesus. Oh, man. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
Huh. I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right.
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It is nothing.
Hmm? Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh.
What wonderful animation. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
As a prosecutor, you should really know way better than that. I see.
Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Kama has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, Wright.
That's right, Nick. Larry's an idiot. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Let's milk Larry. Nick, let's milk Larry. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Oh, everything's on Larry now. So, all of the cases except for the last one, if I remember, were on the original Game Boy Advance version. Only the last case is the one added to the DS, from what I remember. And it's going to be very clear if they held on to that stuff. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep this witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break into Hollywood. I gotta drink a lot of water. My doctor says to drink a lot more. Like, I've been drinking a lot more water than this before the stream started. That night I was out on the boat on the lake. I was looking for something and found it. So I quietly slipped back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong that I don't know where to begin. Okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night.
So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you on a boat on such a late hour?
Looking for something?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Oh. Yep. Ron, what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was all around 12, yeah. You're not?
Oh boy, I'm starting to lose it. You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
I don't even know what voice I'm doing right now. People use watches these days, Larry. Smart watches, actually. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't... Oh. Yeah, wow, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Yeah, the boat.
Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts?
Wow. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Wow.
Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Humph. So we only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. A lot of apologizing on our side of the court. Oh, the X-Grace, oh, hey, Nico, when did you get here? And yeah, the X-Grace is really good. It's really interesting. Right. Let me check I haven't checked our evidence in a while. Okay. Okay, defense attorney, camera. Shot from 1 meter. The automatic picture. Shows an empty lake. That's important because the killing shot presumably was 12:15, 15 minutes after midnight. But technically the first sound, which is probably Larry inflating the tank at 11... No. Did Larry lose the tank that day? Oh, I'm forgetting. Okay. Ballistic markings... Fired 3 times. Okay, yeah, that's probably important. 2 sounds of gunshots after midnight. Poly, metal detector, deal 6 file. Yeah, okay, that's the information we already knew. Yeah, the fact that he says single gunshot. Yeah, I'm gonna save here because it's either Lotta's testimony or the gun. Okay, it's Lotta's testimony. Scum of the earth, come on. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's bad. I don't know if I'll ever play LA Noire. I mean, I definitely like playing like visual novel games like this and try to make them as entertaining for you guys as possible. So maybe that's down the road. But I think I'm honestly gonna do all 3 games in this collection. So you know, I don't want to oversaturate you guys with too many of these. But trust me, I do want to play all of these. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's what I said. Wow. Oh, screw it. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me about that. I'm a witness, see? Like, I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Larry, you're a jackass. You are the worst childhood friend. Mr. Butts. Wow. You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure. How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, order, and stop that booing. Now boo Larry. Oh, thank you, Ardark. I'll look into that. Yeah, if you guys like visual... Like, I love visual novel games because they usually have really fun, interesting stories with really well-written characters. And most of all, they're also doesn't contain a lot of gameplay for me to screw up. Because as you can see when I play Ori, when I'm failing at something over and over again, I tend to be like a little like, meh. So yeah. Yeah, everybody boo Larry. I hope all of you in Chatland, in Streamsville, are booing Larry right now. Mr. Buds, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Such technology exists? Yeah, so what? It's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. Yeah, 2001. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? A waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? I mean, I gotta think yes. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Oh, I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. You could really sense, like, Phoenix's despair when he has to deal with Larry. Larry is like the polar opposite of Pat. Pat is got a weirdly good memory for details. He doesn't like music. He doesn't do his hair spiky like that anymore. Complete opposite. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that does suck. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Japan, America? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. He's probably listening to a song about gunshots, A lot of the, you know, listen to the hip hop. Down with them fat beats. Oh, true enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Oh yeah. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? Is he a Street Fighter character? Is he a good one? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio, like Casey Kasem or that, I don't know, what's an old radio DJ? The guy who did Citizen Kane, I think he was on the radio once. Anyway. What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing with this charade. Orson Welles, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, thank you. So, you turned on the radio? Right. Just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Home alone, too. Lost in New York. I shouldn't have said anything. You by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This is nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yeah? I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I feel like this is gonna throw me for a loop, so okay. Let's save her. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please, cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us? Oh, wow, wait a minute. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Ooh. Some translations never get a re-clean up. Indeed, Mr. Von Kerma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, hmm? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. I forgot to do my accent the last time, but yeah, she had this real sexy voice. Wow. Maybe Von Kummer was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. It's the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in it. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, so... Okay, so because she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, obviously they heard the gunshot before midnight. There we go, beautiful, okay. What good could that... Oh, maybe you're right, actually. It does... It sounded clunky, but I think you're right, actually, yeah. You're right. I am French, mon ami. I may not know the English as well as you do, so bravo. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Ah, what's with the scary face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Excuse me, I'm sweating a lot. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost midnight, when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time on the photo taken the gun... let's see what time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Ms. Hart's camera. 12:25, 00:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Hey, oh man, he was alone on Christmas? Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. Like, I love that Von Karma says anyone else looks suspicious. Wow. Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Ah, thank you, Lotta. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Ms. Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera that was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. I love it when the judge picks up on what we're doing. Lude, how dare you? How dare you, Lude? There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. And that is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. So yeah, Larry, so now I remember. The reason people think Gordy exists, they heard the loud bang and whatever. That's stupid. So obviously when the tank went off, that was a few days before Christmas Eve. Right. So yeah, there's that. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Ms. Hart testified that she heard gunshots after midnight. Well, I know, I've looked at the gun a few times. 3 shots were fired from that gun, so there's a possibility of 3... Actually, all adds up now at this point. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge! The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that a loud noise with 1150 was a gunshot. Gunshot. There's Christopher Walken impersonation there. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise 1150 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. So it's out of the camera the way it was set up. Again, the gun was fired 3 times. I think it's the camera itself. Mr. Wright, is that a smirk I see? Your Honor, sorry. I wasn't really sure about the evidence. Yeah, neither was I. Oh, man. Here I thought... It's coming. Okay. This is my evidence. Sorry, that was a dream. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another one at 50 minutes after midnight. Why? I ask you, why? Uh-oh, better think of something quick. And save scum if I get it wrong. Haha. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm gonna run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? Well, we've already gotten a guilty verdict. We've got nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if anything I say sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor, I'm gonna say one more, okay, not at this point I'm being a little silly, sorry. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What? What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Hey man, Pat taught me a lot of things, safe scumming being one of them. Tisk, tisk, tisk! So, you finally realized the truth? There can be only one, no other murderer here. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. A timestamp on the photo says 0015. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Oh my gosh, yeah. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Yeah, this is some crazy bullshit. I really do love, too, that it's a 4 frame per second murder. He fades away and then splash. Wait, are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. He's my favorite rapper. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. Murderer's name, right? It's, I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? Whoa. Well then, where did the murder take place? Around here, maybe? Maybe, Mr. Wright? And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot? Yes, well, maybe because there is no good reason. The murderer thought we'd never expect that. Okay. Maybe you should try again. He wasn't even surprised I goofed up. Sorry guys, this might take a minute. I'll figure it out eventually, guys, don't worry. Did I try here? Oh, this is pathetic. This is gonna make for a great VOD. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. Let's try the van. Oh, there. Oh, okay, so what's the van? Where? Where Mrs. Hart, the photographer, was camping? Yes. Why would the caretaker of the boat shop go there to kill someone? Probably an honest mistake. The caretaker made a mistake? No, I did. Oh, okay, maybe like, because it wasn't the van. That's fun. Well, then maybe it could be the boat shop. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Nailed it. Do you have any proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and he returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. I like when it's not super obvious. They don't penalize you for messing up. Like, it's clear that they weren't being super obvious with that one. And I'm smart. It's just the game is bad. There we go. The game's not bad. It's great. You should buy it. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. The Love Shack? Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Wow, that was scary. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I think it's to create a witness, though. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Edgeworth was clearly fucked up that night. Like, I don't... something must have happened. I don't know. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. When Phoenix makes this smug face, I fucking love it. Oh yeah, nobody's, Bailiff, save the game. Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well, while we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? what Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? I don't really know how to be a bailiff. Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Look how straight and rigid Edgeworth is. Like he's thick up his butt. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all of its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. And I want to know what he likes and what he's into. Very well, court is adjourned. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. It's just fucking stressful. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? Huh? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. Do I tell Phoenix I love him or no? What is this about, Edgeworth? Very exciting. Elena, the answer to that is yes. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Wow. What a cliffhanger. Guess what? This is where I'm gonna leave off. Because I'm a big jerk face. I'm going to save the game. Seriously though, yeah, this is a great natural point to leave off. I'm really, like, I'm wondering what it is too. He's like, I had a dream, and I killed the guy in a dream, and now I'm like, uh-oh, bad dreams. Well, how are they relevant? Dreams, how do they work even? I had a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me on Saturday night. Definitely going to be continuing very soon. If you guys have any feedback or questions, or if you have any cheat codes that let me, use big head mode, that would be really rad. I'd like to, thank you guys for joining me, for following me, for reaching out to me on Twitter, for just being yourselves. You guys are really rad and awesome. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I'll let you guys know when I'm streaming again soon. Have a lovely weekend. And remember, if it's not fucking good, it's not fucking worth it. Alright, that was stupid. You guys have a good night. I love you. Bye.